Hi there, welcome to this tutorial for the ukulele play-alongs of Auld Lang Syne, which has been on the UkePlayAlongs channel for a very long time. However, in those early days, I just made versions for GCEA. I later started adding them for baritone DGBE, as well as making tutorials, and then also chord charts. So I'm catching up with old videos as well. I'm trying to do once a week. And this week I'm doing Auld Lang Syne, which is perfect for the holiday season in which this is being released in 2025. In this video, first of all, I'll talk about the chords you need to play the song on GCEA soprano concert tenor ukulele. Then I'll talk about the chords you need to play the song on baritone DGBE ukulele. And then finally, I'll talk about strumming. If you want to support the work on this channel, there are three things you can do. First of all, you can like this video. Second, you can subscribe to my two YouTube channels, the UkePlayAlongs channel and the UkeStuff channel. And third, you can always buy me a cup of coffee to say thank you for making this content at www.buymeacoffee.com/UkeStuff. All right, so let's begin talking about the chords you need to play Auld Lang Syne on GCEA soprano concert or tenor ukulele. There are two different keys available for this song. First of all, in the key of F, you'll need the F chord, the C7 chord, the B flat chord. Now, B flat really drives a lot of people away from ukulele, just like F does on guitar. Let's make it as simple as we can. First of all, the first finger goes that way, points at U, covers strings 1 and 2 right above the metal first fret, and you're holding your ukulele securely and you're pulling against the fretboard like this. That pull is going to give you most of your sound. Then you add your thumb for some light support, and then add 2 fingers to the B flat chord. Then we've got the A minor chord, the D minor chord, and the G minor chord. And those are the 6 chords you need to play Auld Lang Syne on GCEA soprano concert tenor ukulele in the key of F. Now let's look at it in the key of G. In the key of G, we have 6 chords. You'll need the G chord, the D7. You could play the bar chord D7, but we're going to do the traditional Hawaiian D7, which actually doesn't have a D in it, but our ear puts it in there. Then we need the C chord, the B minor chord. First finger goes this way, points at you, pulls against the fretboard this way, right above the metal second fret, pull against the fretboard, add your thumb for some support, reach over, and with the ring finger, play the 4-string 4th fret. Then we'll have an E minor chord. First finger goes on the 1st string 2nd fret, second finger goes on the 2nd string 3rd fret, and ring finger goes on the 3rd string 4th fret. If you're playing a low G GC ukulele, you may want to play that a little differently. First and second fingers stay the same, but then the ring finger would go to the 4th string 4th fret, and the pinky would go to the 3rd string 4th fret. Things sound a little funny with a linear or low G ukulele on E minor if you don't do that. And then finally, we have an A minor chord. And those are the 6 chords you need to play Auld Lang Syne on GCEA soprano concert tenor ukulele. Now let's talk about baritone ukulele. All right, on baritone, you'll need the G chord, the D7 chord, the C chord, the B minor chord. So the first finger is going to go on the 1st string, 2nd fret, second finger on the 2nd string, 3rd fret, ring finger on the 4th string, 4th fret, and the pinky on the 3rd string, 4th fret. The E minor chord and the A minor chord. And those are the 6 chords you need to play Auld Lang Syne on baritone DGBE ukulele. Now let's talk about strumming. As it comes to strumming, there was no ukulele used in the original version of the song, so therefore there's not one single right answer. As long as you follow 3 rules of strumming, you're good. The first one is play the right chord at the right time. Second is keep a steady tempo or a steady beat, which is a little tricky with the song because it slows up and down a little bit, so you're going to have to listen closely. And third, make sure that whatever you are doing matches in the style of the music. I'm just going to give you 2 ideas of what you might want to do here. The first one would just be down strums. You could do it with your thumb, or you could do it with your normal 1st finger. If you want to do it, that would work. So it'd kind of be like this. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? So you could play down strums. That would work for the song. You could also try something like down, down, up, down if you wanted more action, but that starts to feel a little heavy for the song. Should old acquaintance be forgot. See how that gets a little heavy? I mean, you could try it. It doesn't necessarily go against the style, but it's not quite there. So, the other option is picking. So let me show you what I would do here. So I use the claw a lot, and I take that from Ukulele Mike Lynch. You play the 4th string with the thumb, the 2nd string with the 1st finger, and the 1st string with the middle finger, and you pick those all at the same time, and then you pick 3, 2, 1 with those same fingers. The thumb does double duty on strings 4 and 3. So what this would do is every time you change a chord, you pick the claw, and then you go 3, 2, 1, and then pick the claw again, 3, 2, 1. If you're repeating, it sounds like this. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? See what I'm doing there? Now, singing the key of F actually fits better for me as well, but I'm doing 4, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, playing whatever the chord might happen to be. Pick 3, 2, 1, pick 3, 2, 1. And if you move faster, you pick the 1, 2, 3, and then when you change chords, you pick 1, 2, 3 again. I'm actually saying fingers 1, 2, 3, pick 4, 2, 1 on the strings. But I think that picking thing would work really well for the song. All right, so with those chords and those ideas for strumming and or picking, that's all you need to do to be successful on Auld Lang Syne. I'd like to wish you a very happy new year and a very happy holiday season, and I'll be back soon with some more Uke stuff for you.